Okay.
Ryan Shreve, approach the bench, please.
Hello there, sir. How are you?
All right.
All right. So, sir, this is case 2026 CM 12153. The alleged violation against you is a shoplifting charge. That is a class 1 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information in the group advisory?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have your attorney waiver form.
Yes.
Did you decide how you wish to proceed on that? Do you want an attorney, waive the presence of an attorney, or give the court a cause for a court-appointed attorney? Let me review your case real quick to see if there's any jail time, okay? If there's jail time, the prosecutor is required to notify us if they're asking for it. The judge can always impose jail time, but rarely does that happen unless there's a reason. And I don't see any jail time, so you're not facing a consequence of jail, whether you're found guilty later after trial, or whether you plead guilty or no contest today. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, so that helps you kind of determine how you want to go with your attorney. You either want to hire an attorney yourself, you either want to waive the presence of an attorney, or you're going to give the court a cause for a court-appointed attorney.
Yeah, I'll waive it.
Okay, then all I need you to do is check that top box that says I do not want an attorney. And then if you would date and sign where it says there for you. And then if you'd sign where it says defendant there. There you go. All right. And this one is basically that a lot of the hot air I just gave you, that basically explains what I just did. Do you have any questions before I take a plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest from you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. I'll enter your not guilty plea and we'll get you a pretrial conference date set. If you could answer with yes or no, is this a good address for you still?
Yes.
Okay. And is this a good phone number for you?
No, I don't have a phone right now.
Okay, so let me just go. How about that for the email? Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sir, here is your court date, 7/27 of 2026 at 9 a.m. You've entered a plea of not guilty. Pretrial conference is set. If I could get you to sign where it says defendant, and then I'll get you a copy of that. While we're waiting for the copy, I'm going to call to see if there's any victims that wish to be heard. In the case of Shreve, if you're a victim in that case and would like to be heard, please show your hand. Having seen none. All right, I'm going to review your release conditions with you. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately leaving the address change. Not to leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Not to contact the alleged victim. Not to go near the location of the alleged offense. And you're reporting to pretrial services as required. Yes, so just continue to do that, and then we'll see you on that next court date.
Raise your hand. Please copy.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set to go, sir. Have a good day.
Joseph Pellegrino, if I pronounced that right.
Hello there.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are we doing?
All right.
How did we do on the last name pronunciation? Pretty good?
Perfect.
All right.
Just like the water.
All right. All right, this is case 2026 TR 170. If you'd state your full name.
Joseph S. Pellegrino.
Thank you, sir. So we're here on two charges. One of them is a civil traffic violation at speeding,
Correct.
and that's alleged at 70 miles per hour in a posted 55 mile per hour zone.
Yes.
So that's a civil traffic violation. The other charge is driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license. That's the class 1 misdemeanor. Do you have any questions about the information I gave earlier?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to proceed with your attorney?
I'm not going to get an attorney.
Okay, if you just check that top box that says I do not want an attorney, and then if you sign at the bottom where it says date and defendant.
Right here?
Yeah, the date there.
Do I give this to you or?
Yes, sir. Yeah, take that.
I don't know if this,
Pardon me?
I don't know if this counts, but I redid.
Got your license?
Once I knew, because I didn't know
Okay.
what was going on, because I didn't receive any information on that.
I'll give you a couple of options for you to consider in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so this is this your license?
No, this is just showing that I reinstated everything after I didn't know.
Reinstated what?
My license.
Okay, do you have your license with you?
Yes.
Can I just see that?
Yes.
All right, so here's a couple of the options for you. When people become legal, that's what the purpose of this statute is. So I can give you a discount on a fine, but it will
Okay.
still show as a conviction. Or, if you don't want it to, the possibility of it not to go on a conviction, you can plead not guilty. Say, I've got this corrected, and they I can't speak for them, I'm not the prosecuting
Right.
officer, they might take it from a criminal offense to a misdemeanor offense, and it doesn't go on your criminal history. They may dismiss it, they have a lot of options there. But what I'm telling you is if you proceed forward today, I will give you a reduction of fine, but it still shows as a conviction. So if that's important to you or not, then you might see if there's a chance that they won't file it as a criminal offense. It's up to you.
No. Okay.
There you go. You wouldn't mind making a copy of that? So then, that's where we're at. So
Right.
if you plead guilty or no contest, I'm going to impose a reduced fine, no problem.
Yeah,
But it shows as a conviction. If you are concerned about that, then we can enter not guilty. You'll still have to come back to court, unfortunately. I know you're
Right.
not in the area, but
No.
but you still have to come
Okay.
back and talk to them to see if they would do that. I've seen many cases come across the desk where they do that, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
know what
know.
they take. I don't know what they use. So,
But yeah, I'm just gonna plead guilty.
okay.
Do you need this?
I do not. I just
Okay.
made a copy of
Okay.
your license, so you can take that and I'll just use your license. Thank you. And there's that back for you. I've got that. So, okay, actually, so this one shows that it was issued in 23. Can I go ahead and see that reinstatement? Did they give you a new license?
It's in the mail. I
Okay.
renewed it because it's due this
Yeah, they
January.
didn't give you a new paper one?
No.
Okay.
They didn't give me anything, and I even asked them, and they said, no, it's coming in the mail.
So, yeah, so this doesn't show that you have a valid license. It says that you paid the reinstatement fee
Right.
and the revocation reinstatement fee, and that's what the $30 is, but it didn't say that you are now a valid driver, so that's what we have to have for that.
Yeah, this is all that they gave
Yeah,
me.
but
and-
that's, the problem is that's issued in 2023, which is obviously before the offense. So
Correct.
normally what happens when this occurs is people come in and they have a paper license.
Yeah, I would have to go get one, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so we're back to the same options. So I can't change the fine because
Okay.
I don't have a valid license. So you can still maintain your plea and we just move forward with whatever that fine is
Okay.
imposed. Or you can not guilty and go try to do that still.
No, let's plead guilty.
Still proceed forward. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that group advisory, you understand the rights that you're giving up?
Correct.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. You understood the citizens advisory that I provided?
Correct.
Okay. The factual basis of your case that you're pleading guilty to is that on 5/31 of 2026 at about 9:02 a.m. you were traveling alleged 70 miles per hour in a posted 55 mile per hour zone. That was at or near milepost 277.4 on State Route 260, which is in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. Contacted by the Department of Public Safety, found that your license was suspended, revoked, or canceled. You were issued the civil traffic violation for the speeding and cited and released for the criminal offense for that. You are here pleading guilty to that charge. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Regarding the speeding violation, that is a responsible or not responsible plea.
I'm responsible.
We'll enter that responsible plea as well. Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
No one forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Nope.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment
No.
other than what we've discussed? Because we did have a discussion about that. Other than what we've discussed on record, no promises were made to you?
No.
Court finds that you entered your guilty plea knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently, and the court will accept it. It will also accept your responsible plea to the speeding violation. Sir, these are the rights that I gave in the group advisory. You indicate you understand. You're waiving those rights with your guilty plea. Confirm that by signature, which says defendant. Thank you. Would you like to give any allocution, which is a statement to the court besides what you already have before we impose sentence?
No.
Okay. So this is the information about how to set aside judgment and seal the records that I gave in that group advisory. This explains to you how to exercise those rights. If I could get your signature on the top paper. And this is your copy. I've crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case, but you can still read it if you wish. All right, the fine for the driving suspended violation is $482. The fine for the speeding violation is $203. There's a one-time court security fee of $35.80 that's due. I'll give you a total balance on that. That's $720.80. Are you able to pay that today?
Yes.
Okay. That saves $20 on the payment plan. So what you're signing for is that you're making the total balance payment of $720.80. If you'd sign where it says defendant, please.
Glad I took today off so I can go to the
Well done, yeah.
Yeah, just.
All right, we'll get you a copy of that. You'll just take that to the front counter to
Okay.
make the payment. That'll conclude. Do you have any questions about anything?
No, I'm just learning more and more, so.
If you're going to try to get your license like today,
No, I am.
our motor vehicle sometimes is far less busy than the one
Yeah, the
in
ones
the area
in
you're
town.
from. So
I just need to get the paper one. I'm surprised, like,
I'm surprised they did not give that to you.
yeah, because I didn't even ask because it was such a fast.
Yeah. Okay, you're all set to go.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
Have a good day.
Carlos Villacana?
Hello there.
Your Honor.
Good. How are you doing?
Good, good.
All right. How was the drive today?
Long.
All right. We're here on case 2026 CM 89. If you'd state your full name.
Carlos Valentin Villacana.
Thank you. We're here on a
It was on the lake.
late violation. So I'm trying to. He abbreviated something. Writing times 3. So there's
Yeah, I had occupants on the back of my boat, which had seats.
okay. It's transit
The
writing.
transit.
Writing. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So that is a class 2 misdemeanor. What he's done here is filed a charge of it. He wants it. The charging game and fish officer is saying times 3, but we can't accept it. So we're going to treat this as one count. Okay. So you're aware. It's a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory that I gave?
I did, I think.
Well, let me know if you have any questions on any portion of it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a class 2 misdemeanor. You want to remind you of the penalty on the class 2?
Yes.
All right. It's a maximum fine of $750, 4 months of jail and or 2 years of probation. There is no jail time, so it's
Okay.
maybe probation and maybe a fine, up to that maximum fine. So there's no minimum, so it's a 0 up to both of those categories. Okay?
Okay.
And then in that group advisory, I talked about waiving the presence of an attorney, hire an attorney, or court-appointed attorney. Do you know how you wish to proceed on that?
I don't need an attorney.
Okay, so just check the top box that says I do not want an attorney. And then where it says date and defendant, put in today's date, right there, yep. And then sign where it
Today's
says.
the 23rd.
24. Right.
26. And then defend it myself.
Correct, yeah, so your signature.
And as a So,
And I'll take that form.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead with the question.
I guess the question is, if I'm not sure how I want to plead yet, but if I do guilty and I get a misdemeanor charge,
That is correct.
does that stay on my record forever?
Well, then that other information I told, how to set aside the judgment and seal the records, so the answer is yes, it does stay on your record forever. But, does everybody get to see it? No. So let's say you're looking for employment, after you meet the requirements, you have to wait some time, be law-abiding, and all those requirements are left in there. Then you ask for those records to be set aside and sealed. Okay, so if you qualify for that, which this charge would qualify,
Okay.
and that would seal that. It's still there, but if you go to get employment or you're trying to rent an apartment, or it's not going to be viewable.
Okay.
Okay. You can always, if you have concerns about that, you can enter a not guilty plea and talk to the prosecutor with the concerns of that, and see if they'll offer you some kind of plea agreement that might work better for you. I can't speak for them, so.
And if I do no contest?
No contest still shows as a conviction.
Oh.
You still have the same rights to seal those records and set aside the judgment after a while, but, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it did happen, so
Okay.
I guess guilty.
Well, I can't help you, that's the part I can't give you legal advice. So, and then I do need a clear, a lot of people are unsure. And when they say I guess, or I might, or I should, or what, I don't want to force you into anything.
Yeah.
So you also can plead not guilty and think about it a while, maybe talk to get a consultation or something. And then on the next court date, if you still want to plead not guilty, then you proceed, or you can change your plea to guilty or no contest. But if you're unsure, or you're...
It took a lot to come up here today.
I know it's right, but you're also in cooler temperatures. I can tell you a lot of the benefits that happen instead of all the problems. I know you probably miss work and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
You're 20 degrees cooler, I can tell you that already.
I'll just do guilty.
You okay? I will enter the guilty plea for you. And in that group advisory, I told you about the rights that you're giving up with the guilty plea. Did you understand those?
Yes.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't even have a traffic violation.
Okay.
I have a pretty clean record.
Good.
This is my first water offense ever.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the factual basis of that, and it indicates that on May 22nd of 2026 at about 5:30 p.m. at Roosevelt Lake, located in Gila County, which is in the jurisdiction of this court, the Game and Fish Department contacted you regarding careless operation of a watercraft. For that investigation, they cited you for 5-341B, transit riding. One count, even though it indicates 3, they didn't do that. It has to be portioned out. So that's the good news also. You are here today pleading guilty to that violation, is that correct?
Yes.
And you understand that you're giving up all the rights that I explained in the group advisory with the guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that on your own free will?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No, sir.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment?
No, sir.
Okay. Only that what we've discussed about the charging of it on record. Anything outside of that scope?
No.
Okay. Nobody's said, hey, if you plead guilty, you get a cheaper fine or anything like that. Nobody outside of this courtroom did that?
No.
Okay. All right, the court finds that you entered your plea knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. Will accept your plea. These are the rights that we discussed in the group advisory that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea. If you'd sign where it says defendant, please. All right, sir, do you wish to give a statement about the incident before I impose sentencing?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, as discussed with you earlier, if a Class 2 misdemeanor has up to a $750 fine, I'm going to impose a fine of $250. That is one count. Regarding that $250, I'm not assigning any probation or any other terms. Are you able to pay that $250 today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is a court security fee that I have to add on that, $35.80.
No problem.
$285.80.
Okay.
What you're signing for here is that you're making the payment of $235.80 to the clerk today. Sign where it says defendant.
Okay.
Here's the information that you were asking about. How to set aside judgment, how to seal the records. So what I'll do is I'll get a signature from you on this one here, and I'll leave you a copy of that. You'll have to let some timelines pass before you can seal the records. The set aside judgment's about a year. The timeline on a Class 2, I think, is the same as 1 year as well, but it'll be explained to you in here. So I'll keep this paper handy so when you do that. Well, since you're paying today, that's the only terms there are. That's when the timeline starts.
This copy.
All right, you'll take that to the front counter to make your payment. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
Jessica Bender.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. This is case 2026 TR 168. If you'd state your full name.
Jessica Bender.
Thank you. Do you have a middle name?
Lynn.
Okay, thank you. All right, so this is an excessive speed violation. It's alleged at 91 miles per hour and a posted 65 mile per hour zone. Did you understand the group advisory that I gave? The
Yes.
information there?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Any questions about that stuff that I talked about this morning?
We're not able to take it down or anything, are we?
Say again?
We're not able to take it down to like a regular speeding ticket, are we?
You're gonna have to. I don't hear very good.
We're not able to take it to a regular speeding ticket, are we?
You do have an option. So if you want to, first I got to make sure that you understand that group advisory information that I gave, and then I'm going to explain some options to you. So do you have questions besides that? Do you have any other questions about that information?
Can we go over it one more time? What was it?
Okay, so first off, it's a Class 3 misdemeanor. Did you understand the penalty range of the Class 3?
What was it again?
A maximum of $500 fine, a maximum of, let me make sure I get it to you accurately. 30 days of jail and 1 year of probation. There is no jail time, so you're not facing that as a consequence, but those are the maximum penalties. There is no minimum, so the court's discretion is from 0 up to those maximums, okay? You are eligible for traffic school, meaning if you have not taken traffic school in the
I'm
last...
not eligible.
You're
I'm 1 month away from it. I tried.
Oh, okay.
I have it, I tried.
Okay, so then that, that's going to be, that was the ability. Now, the other part is you can talk to the prosecutor. I don't know what, I can't speak for them. You can tell them circumstances or wherever you wish to tell them to take it into consideration, to see if that can happen. I don't know what that result will be.
I tried. That's why I pushed back my court date the first time so I could call to see if I can get it. But they said I have 11 months and it has to be 12, so I didn't qualify.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, okay. I'll
Well,
come.
and not only that, but it'll go as from the date of offense, not the date of court. So even on 5/25, so that'll make it, if you've done that before that, within the last year of that date, it'll make you ineligible for the school, not the date of court. So.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand. Okay.
So you already did the traffic school, right? And if that date is within a year of 5/25/26, so meaning if you've taken that class on 5/25 of 25 or after, it would not make you eligible for this traffic school. So it doesn't appear that you're eligible if you've done it already.
Yeah.
Even if you've got this date continued later, and it got past that 1 year, they go off of the date that the citation happened, not the court date. Okay, so it doesn't sound like that's a possibility for you, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing that's left for you to do is if you're wanting to see if it's a possibility, I can't speak for them, is you could enter a not guilty plea. You can discuss the circumstances with the prosecutor and see if they'll give you any type of plea agreement that changes it. I don't know that they will. I don't know that they won't. That's kind of their area.
Okay.
If you want to do that, it's a not guilty plea, and that gets you to speak to them.
Okay, and then if I chose the other one, what would happen?
If you plead guilty or no contest, then we impose a fine and conclude the case. But it goes on your criminal history. And then they have those collateral consequences that I talked about, your insurance and...
It's already so high. Oh my God.
So let's back up just a little bit first. So this paper here is your attorney form. So you have to decide how you want to proceed. That if you're maybe wanting to get an attorney to assist you or something like that, there's two ways to do that. One, you hire one, or number two, you ask the court for a court-appointed attorney, one at little or no cost to you. But you have to have a qualifying cause. There's no jail time, so that takes that away. So
Yeah, they were telling me out there I didn't
Yeah.
need one, so I was gonna fill this out.
Okay, so you don't want an attorney?
I guess they said I don't need one, so.
Okay, well, they can't tell you that you can or cannot need one. I don't know who, when you point over there and say they, if my staff did that, I'll be having a very stern talk with them because they can't give legal advice, nor can I. So if they did that, what I'm telling you is you have the right to an attorney.
Okay.
You can hire one, you can ask the court for a court appointed, but you have to qualify for it.
Okay.
Or you can waive the presence of an attorney. So that's what your choices are. But no one in this courtroom or that office should tell you that you don't need one.
Is he gonna put a point on my license or anything like that?
It will put points on your license, yes.
What to do?
If you're unsure, then we can enter a not guilty plea and you can change it later if you're not sure about any of this. That gives you some time to consider. It gives you time to, if you decide that you do want to hire an attorney later, but I will need a decision on that now, which way you're going to go. But if you're not sure what you want to do and all those concerns, you can enter a not guilty plea. We set you another court date, you will have to come back, but if you've found no resolve, then you can change your plea back to guilty or no contest, or go to trial.
I kinda just wanna get it over with, honestly. I have so much going on.
Okay?
I'm battling a custody case too, so I kinda really don't wanna come all the way back up here.
Okay.
I'll just take it. I'll do the guilty.
Okay, so the first thing, so do you want to proceed without an attorney, or do you want to hire an attorney, or ask the court for a court-appointed attorney?
For the guilty one?
So we can't get to a plea until I know what you want to do with an attorney, because if you plead guilty and say, I want an attorney, there's nothing for the attorney to do. So
Okay.
we got to reverse those steps.
If I can do the court-appointed one, I could try that.
Okay, if you want a court-appointed attorney, then you must provide the court a cause for a court-appointed attorney. Remember how I said jail time's one cause?
Oh.
Do you have any other cause?
No.
Okay,
Then
so
I
then
guess-
if you don't have any other cause, then it probably, then I can't appoint you one. So then you're left with either hiring one yourself or waiving the presence of an attorney.
I'll waive it.
Okay,
Can't afford it.
and if that's what you want to do, you've already checked the top box and you've already signed it. I just wanted to make sure you understood that, okay?
Yes. Yeah, my lawyer's taking everything I have for my kids right now. I really can't.
Say again?
I'm just paying for a lawyer for custody at the moment. I just can't afford another one.
Understood. All right, and then now we're to the plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Guilty.
Okay. All right, and then I don't have sentencing paperwork on this one. All right, so in that group advisory, I informed you of the rights that you're giving up with a guilty plea. Do you recall me saying those?
Yes.
Okay. In that group advisory, I also talked about the possible collateral consequences. Do you remember that part?
The points on the license and
Yeah, your driver's license, the insurance, those types of things, immigration consequences if you're not a legal resident of the United States.
I'm legal.
Okay. And then are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. All right. The factual basis of your case, do you need any of this stuff?
No, I'm good.
Okay. The factual basis of your case that you're pleading guilty to is the following. On 5/25 of 2026 at about 8:47 p.m., you were contacted by the Payson Police Department at or near milepost 246 on Highway 87. In that police contacts, it was alleged that you were traveling at 91 miles per hour in a posted 65 mile per hour zone. That is in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. You're here pleading guilty to that speed violation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yeah.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No.
Anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment if you pled guilty you'd receive it?
No.
Okay. Court will accept your plea and finds that you made it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. We'll get some documentation here in a moment, and we'll get you to sign some papers.
Okay. It's for the fine, right?
Pardon me?
It's for the fine, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a fine, correct.
Do you know how much it'll be by chance?
Oh, I do. That will be in the area of $267.
In full?
Huh?
In full?
You don't have to pay in full today. I'll talk to you about that, set up payments if that's,
Oh, no, if that's all of it, I can do that.
if you pay it today in full, then you save $20 for a payment plan fee. That's per statute.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, these are the rights that we discussed that you're waiving in that group advisory. You indicate you understand. And pleading guilty, if you'd sign what you said as defendant.
You want me to go with the final here, correct?
Yeah. And it's a or actually it's the Justice Court, so the 35A applies.
Yep.
Even though Payson PD did it. Are you planning on paying it today?
Yeah.
Okay. She's paying the full amount today. Did I quote her correctly at 267 plus?
356.80. 26 over.
It's kind of a question mark. The address is correct.
And that's the 356 is the with the
321 for the offense
Okay,
and
yeah.
then 35.80.
Okay. So it's 321. I did misquote you. Is
Okay.
that still today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I pay it over here?
No. What we'll do is I'll get a couple more pieces of paper that we need to sign. We're just kind of catching it up, and then I'll give you a copy of it, and you'll take it to the front counter and make payment.
Okay, thank you.
And if I can ask you a favor when you go up there, could you take that flowery pin back to him?
Yeah.
Okay. There's one over here. We already have one signed.
Okay.
All right. In that group advisory, I talked to you about how to set aside judgment and seal the records. This is how you go about doing that. If you would sign this paper, and I'll leave you a copy of that. This one is yours, and I've crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case. All right, so you're agreeing to make a payment of $356.80 today. If you would sign where it says defendant. And this is the paper that you'll take to the front counter to make the payment. We'll give you a copy of that. Any questions at all?
No.
Okay, we're gonna give you a copy. You're all set to go. You have a good one.
Thank you, you too.
That's just one line, two line. So we'll give one numbers.
Jacob Watson,
Hello there.
Morning, Robert.
How are you doing?
Good, and you?
Doing well, thank you. All right, Mr. Watson, this is case 2026 CM 112. If you'd state your full name.
Jacob Lee Watson.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. So this is fishing with an expired, fishing without a valid fishing license, as an expired license. That's a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information I gave in the group advisory?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you make a decision on the attorney for it?
Yeah. No attorney needed.
Okay. And if you'd sign a date, thank you. All right. Did you get a valid license by chance?
Yes.
Okay, can I take a look at that? Okay, could you do me a favor and look at that gray card right there and email that to that email address?
Okay.
And then when you're ready, I'll give you the case number and you can put that on the memo line.
Okay.
Okay, so let me know when you're ready for that. Thanks for doing this, by the way, because there are 2s and 3s and some
Yeah.
1s even, so.
and the, yeah, okay, and then there's a couple, both of them are in two, so I'm gonna stick you on the
Yeah,
first one.
okay.
You want to put that number on the subject?
Yeah, it's a 2026, C as in Charles, M as in Mary, 112.
Okay.
All right. So I've got your attorney waiver form. Do you have any questions before I take a plea from you? What
No,
I'm
sir.
prepared to do is if you're pleading guilty, I'm going to give you a reduction of the fine, or with your valid license, you can plead not guilty, see if the prosecutor will dismiss the charges or reduce it to civil.
No guilty.
Okay? All right, we'll enter a guilty plea. In that group advisory, did you understand the rights that you're giving up in your guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
One of the most important questions, did you catch any fish?
Wasn't there long enough.
They were pretty quick on it, huh?
Yeah, it was Memorial Day weekend, so I'm sure everybody caught it.
I can say that you're not the first one in here with that date.
The date.
Yeah.
It was a last minute kind of deal, and grabbed the kids and didn't double check.
All right, factual basis of your case is that on 5/24 of 2026 at about 11 a.m. you were contacted at Green Valley Park located in the city limits of Payson in Gila County and the jurisdiction of this court. Game and Fish contacted you, found that you were fishing with a license that had been expired. You are here pleading guilty to that charge today, is that correct?
Yes.
And regarding your guilty plea, did you make that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or
No.
harassed you to make that plea?
No.
Anybody promise you any lighter sentence other
No.
than what we've discussed? Okay? All right, Class 2 misdemeanor has up to a fine of $750. I'm going to impose a $100 fine because you've got, your license is not valid. Regarding that $100 fine, are you able to pay that today?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sir, so this is the rights that you're giving up by pleading guilty, and you understand the rights, if you'd sign where it says defendant. If you wish to set aside the judgment or seal the records, this is the information on how to go about doing that. If you'd sign the top copy. The second copy is yours. Domestic violence does not apply, so I've crossed that out. Regarding the $100, you did say you're going to make the payment today?
Yes.
Okay, there is a $35.80 court security fee I have to add. Apologize, I forgot to mention that in the beginning. So $135.80. All right, what you're signing for is that you're making the payment of $135.80. If you'd sign where it says defendant. I'll get you a copy of that.
I have not received that email.
Didn't have it, okay.
Email did not get through.
I viewed it,
Or-
I viewed it for our record, it's a valid hunt and fish combo. If you end up getting that email kicked back, just resend it again.
Okay.
Because we need to add it to the file.
Okay.
Kind of pressuring you, it's happening to you right here, so it might have been a mistype or
Yeah,
something.
no, I'll resend it just to get it. Decided not to have auto pay for the license, so that'll never happen again.
Right. Oh, did you sign up for auto?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, there's that, just take that to the front counter and you'll be all set.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, you bet, have a good one.
Brittany Trask?
Hello. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. All right, this is case number 2026 CM99. If you'd state your full name.
Brittany Jean Trask.
Thank you, Ms. Trask. So we're here on an allegation of disorderly conduct filed under the domestic violence statute. That is a class 1 misdemeanor, and the domestic violence has mandatory minimum penalties. So those are a $50 address confidentiality fund fee, a $50 domestic violence fund fee, and mandatory domestic violence counseling. Okay? Did you understand the information in the group advisory?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your attorney waiver form?
I do, yeah.
Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. How do you wish to proceed regarding that decision?
I'm gonna check the second one.
Okay. All right. If you check the second one, then that means that you asked the court for a court-appointed attorney, and I said no, but you haven't asked yet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, would I be able to get counsel? Or?
Okay. Can you give me the cause? So I have to have a qualifying cause.
I mean,
So,
I guess, is there jail time or?
There's not jail time.
I guess I just, I don't know, I feel like just the domestic violence thing is very severe.
Well,
But
what
I don't
domestic
know.
violence means is that there's a relationship
Yeah.
between you and the alleged victim.
Yeah,
That's all that means. It doesn't mean that you bit, scratched, punched, hit, or any of that
Yeah.
stuff. It doesn't make the penalties more severe. It means there's a relationship to the crime.
I guess it like personally just feels like a shameful thing to have on record and stuff, you know, especially like 20-year relationship and
Yeah,
This
I
is-
can tell you that people
yeah.
that have been married 50 years
Right.
are in here sometimes because at 50 years in one day they finally had it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but aside from that is, you know, it's just how you, if you want a court-appointed attorney, you have to provide me cause. So
Okay.
there's two ways to,
Yeah.
number one, you must financially qualify. The second is to provide a qualifying cause. And then the jail time that you asked about, there is not.
Right.
If there was, that would be a cause. Do you have any other causes that you can think of you can make a point on?
I don't at the moment.
Okay,
Also,
so,
I think it would be good to talk to the prosecutor too
okay,
first.
so first steps first.
Yeah,
So if
sorry.
you don't have a qualifying cause, then your choices now are, I'm going to hire one myself, or at least now I'm going to waive the presence.
Yeah, for now I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so go ahead and check the second box that you talked about. You asked and I said no.
Okay.
And then dates for the form, 6/24. There you go. And then sign where it says defendant. And then if you could write your name right below where it says versus, the VS there. There you go.
You can do this part
That-
too?
No,
Okay.
that's all you need to do. I'll do the rest.
Okay, thank you.
And then now we're to the part where you're given a plea. I think you indicated you want to plead not guilty to be able to talk to the prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll enter not guilty plea for you.
Thank you.
All right, so your court date is on July 14th of 2026 at 1:30 p.m. If you would sign for that court date where it says defendant. And I've got to do two things. I've got to review your release conditions with you and call for any victims that are in the courtroom that wish to be heard. In the case of, I'll take that.
Oh.
In the case of Trask, are there any victims in the courtroom that would like to be heard? Please show your hand. Having seen none. There you go. Your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of address change, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, not to have any unwanted contact with the alleged victim, so you're allowed to communicate. Until the alleged victim says they don't want to talk to you anymore, then you have to comply with that. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription, and are you reporting to pretrial services?
Yes, yeah, I have that, even the paperwork and stuff for that too here.
Okay, yeah, so just make sure you
Yes.
follow through with that,
Yes.
that's all you have to do.
Also, I do have a new phone number.
You have a what?
A new phone number.
Okay.
I almost forgot about
If you wouldn't mind.
that. So it's 928?
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Oh,
if
okay.
instead of saying it, I'm gonna have you write it, that
Okay.
way it's not published to everybody in the world.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
So if you could just write it down below there. Would you mind doing it one more time for me on the same spot on that one? And I'll copy it on this one. All right, thank you. And this is back for you. This is the court date. We'll see you on that date right back here. Any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set to go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Jackson Browning?
Hello there.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. This is case 2026 CM 093. If you'd state your full name, please.
Jackson Edward Browning.
Mr. Browning, we're here for a fishing with no license. That is a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information that I gave in the group advisory?
Yes.
Making a decision on your attorney waiver form.
I'm sorry?
On your attorney waiver form, did you make a decision?
No, I didn't have a pen till
Okay,
now.
yeah, no problem. If you'd fill your name in below where it says versus,
Gosh.
at the top left, there you go, another left-hander.
Full name?
Yeah, your middle initial's fine, however you just put it on there, it is.
You're a lefty as well?
Correct.
That's what we were telling a lady at the desk, that everyone else is backwards and we're not.
Right, that's right. And then if you don't want an attorney, that's the top box, and then if you date and sign towards the bottom, it'll say date, keep on going down, there you go.
This one?
Yep, and then sign where it says defendant. Like me, you don't have that big curl over like a lot of them do. I don't have that either.
And then my name here?
Correct, yeah, your signature.
They actually make a really funky pen on Amazon for lefties, if you've ever seen it.
I have.
And it's a really weird curvy looking
Oh,
thing, and
yeah.
it might be for the ones that do
Yeah,
that.
right. All right, I'll take that, sir. That one. Yeah, I mean, I know that's, we smear ink and stuff, because
Yeah.
it goes across it after
Yeah.
we write.
Yep.
All right, do you have any questions before I take a plea from you?
No, sir.
All right, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
And you did understand the rights that you're giving up in the group advisory with a guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Did Did you get your license?
I have not.
Okay. Did you catch anything?
No, I didn't.
quick?
Didn't even have my line out in the water yet.
Yeah, so the other gentleman, they got to him pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Factual basis of your case is 5/18 of 2026 at about 11:50. You were contacted at Green Valley Lake, located in the Payson city limits in Gila County, the jurisdiction of this court. Game and Fish contacted you and found that you were fishing without a valid fishing license, and you're here in court pleading guilty today. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Regarding your guilty plea, you're making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No, sir.
Any promises made to you for a lighter sentence or punishment if you pled guilty, you'd receive it?
No, sir.
Okay. Court accepts your plea, finds that you made it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. These are the rights that you're giving up, gave in the group advisory. You indicate that you understand if you sign waiving those rights with your guilty plea. Do you wish to give any statement to the court before we impose sentencing?
No, sir.
Okay. This is the information about how to set aside the judgment and how to seal the records if you're interested in doing that. If you can get your signature here, and I'll leave you a copy. Cross out domestic violence, that doesn't apply to your case.
And sign at the bottom again.
No, that's your copy. You
Oh.
can sign it or not, then it's up to you, whatever you want to do. All right, I'm imposing a fine of $250, sir. Are you able to pay that today?
No.
Okay, put you on a payment plan. I do have to add a payment plan fee of $20, and then there's a court security fee of $35.80. 305.80 is the total. How much can you afford to pay per month on that, sir?
We'll do $50.
Okay. And you want me to schedule your first one up 30 days?
Yes.
Okay. Total balance with the fine of $250, court security fee of $35.80, and a $20 payment plan fee of $305.80. You're agreeing to make a $50 payment. First one is due 7/24 of 2026 and monthly thereafter until the fine is paid. If you would sign where it says defendant.
Is there an option if I do have the lump sum at one point?
Yeah, anytime.
that I can just pay it off? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can check a money order to the address here, or if you want to use the convenience of a website or phone number, they do charge a merchant fee on that if you decide to do that. You can always just come in person also.
Okay.
No fees to those. Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, when we get you that copy, you'll be all set to go.
Thank you.
You bet. Have a good day.
You too.
James Bozak, M2 as well.
Pardon?
M2
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. So are you able to stand for a while? If not, we can do it at the table. You good? Yeah. All right, if you end up not, just head right over that table and sit in one of those cushiony chairs.
All right.
All right, so this is case number 2026, CM084. Can you state your full name?
James Michael Bozak.
All right, Mr. Bozak, so this is a violation of fishing with no license.
It was
It's
actually
a Class 2
expired.
misdemeanor, expired license. Yeah. Class 2 misdemeanor, did you renew it?
Yes, it
Do
did.
you have a copy of it with you?
I have it on my phone, actually. I didn't have
Okay.
a printer to print it out with.
No problem. If you want to grab that email address off of that gray card and email that to us, let me know when you're ready and I'll give you the case number. Put that
Email
on.
it now, or?
Yeah, you can do it now while we're going through this.
Okay.
Because no matter what you plea, I'm going to enter that that you've already provided it.
Does it need anything like subject line or anything?
Subject line, yes, and the case number is 2026. C as in Charles, M as in Mary, 084.
084. Okay.
Send that.
Just the number itself, or do you need case number or case
No, that's
actually?
what we just did, yep, that was it.
Okay.
And then if I could take a look at it when you get a second, that way I
Yeah.
can say on record that you have a valid license. Thank you.
I got it.
Okay. Right, there's that back one. All right, so you've got your attorney waiver form. Have you decided what you wanted to do regarding that? Hire an attorney, waive the presence of an attorney?
No attorney.
No attorney?
No presence.
All right. So if you could, I need you to, if you would write your name here, check the top box, and then sign where it says defendant that you do not want an attorney. Two left-handers are okay. Always left-handed, or?
Yeah, I had brain surgery, so I can't use the right arm anymore.
Yeah, just, were you left-handed prior?
Yeah.
Okay, you were, I was gonna say you're.
Ambidextrous somewhat, but
Okay.
took it away, so.
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I knew that you had that going, but I didn't know if you were left-handed prior, because you are very efficient, so.
I've learned to compensate a lot
Yeah.
with it. I lost all center of my body to the right. I have zero feelings, so.
Yeah.
But I also have 4 herniated discs in my back too,
Oh,
so
okay.
I feel that all on the left.
And then you'll check the top box if you do not want an attorney. And then if you would date and sign here,
It's 24th.
it is 6/24, correct?
It's 24. And then you said signature of the defense.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, we'll take that. All right, do you have any questions before you give a plea to the charge?
No, sir.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Okay. I'll enter your guilty plea. You understood in the group advisory the rights that you're giving up with a guilty plea?
Yeah.
Okay, are you on probation or parole?
No.
Factual basis is that on 5/17 of 2026 at about 9:55 a.m. you were contacted at Green Valley Park Lake, located in the city limits of Payson in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. Game and Fish contacted you, found that you were fishing without a license or expired license, and you are here pleading guilty today to that charge. Is that correct?
Yeah. Actually, I wasn't even fishing. I couldn't.
Pardon me?
I said I actually wasn't even fishing. I was sitting in a chair. But there was a fishing rod next to me is why he decided
Okay.
to check me.
And understanding those facts, you wish to plead guilty still?
I didn't have my license, so I mean, if I intended to fish, then
Yeah, just sometimes when you give an explanation with your plea, it's suggesting that there might be otherwise. In others, when I come to sentencing, I'll take some of that in here, but I want to make sure that you know, regardless of the facts and circumstances, you're pleading guilty to that charge, right? Is that correct?
yes. I mean, I intended on fishing, but I couldn't. Like I said, I got all these health problems, and I couldn't do it. Sitting was about the only thing I was able to do that day.
Okay. All right, so this is for you to keep. That's basically talking about today's proceedings. These are the rights that you're giving up with your guilty plea that I gave in the group advisory that you indicate you understand, and you're waiving those rights with your guilty plea if you'd sign where it says defendant. This is the information I told you about how to set aside the judgment and how to seal the records. If you're interested in doing that, this will be the instructions on how to. If you can sign the top copy, and I'll give you the second copy.
I'm sorry, you said this was a class 1 or 2?
Class 2. Yeah. And then that's yours. Across domestic violence, how it doesn't apply to your case. Wish to give any other information before we impose sentencing?
No.
Okay. And impose a $100 fine since you've made your license now valid. is of course security fee of $35.80, so it's $135.80. Are you able to pay that today?
Yeah.
Okay, I need your signature. This is indicating that you'll make the total payment of $135.80 today. Or to sign where it says defendant. I'll get you a copy of that. You'll take that copy to the front counter to make your payment, and that'll conclude the case. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, as soon as we get that copy, you'll be all set to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You need to sign that? Okay. Have a good day. Ronald Moore.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. All right, sir. So this is case number 2025 TR12019. Could you state your full name?
Ronald B. Moore.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. We're here on a warrant that you bonded out on, and we need to take your plea. Last time you pled not guilty. Do you wish to maintain that plea?
No, make it guilty.
You want to change your plea from not guilty to guilty?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll work on sentencing.
Okay. Actually, I got the paperwork here.
Okay. It looks like you had started it, and then we stopped in the middle of it. I don't know if you can still use that, or if you need.
Yeah, let me take a look. All right, sir, are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. You know, the last time when we were going through the sentencing, you had changed your mind from guilty to not guilty. Do you know what the reason that was?
I don't remember, it was a while ago.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is, we started it all. I want to make sure that you understand the rights that you're giving up with your guilty plea. Did you understand the information in the group advisory?
Yeah.
Okay, is that yes?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got the record. And you're not on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. So first off, this is the rights that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea. This is what we did last time. I want you to re-sign here underneath the word defendant and then put today's date on it.
And what's today's date?
Is 6/24 of 2026. Thank you. Sir, this is the information regarding how to set aside the judgment and how to seal the records. I'll get a signature from you on this one, and I'll give you a copy. It's a little top heavy because it's extra long. And there's that one for you to keep. You don't have to sign it. All right, do you wish to give a statement, sir, before we impose any sentencing?
No.
factual basis of your case, sir, is that on February 15th of 2025 at about 11:14 p.m. you were contacted at or near milepost 251.9 on State Route 87. That's the 900 block of South Beeline Highway in the Payson city limits in Gila County and the jurisdiction of this court. You were contacted by the Payson Police Department. They found that you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway while your license was suspended, revoked, or canceled. You are here changing your plea from not guilty to guilty. Is that correct?
Yes.
Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment?
No.
Okay.
Can I question warrant on this one?
You can, yes. Well, I thought you posted a bond.
Oh, he did, I'm sorry. I got him confused,
That's
sorry.
right, yep. All right, sir. Court's going to impose a fine of $464.20. Are you able to pay that payment today?
No.
Okay. The bond that was posted, was that posted by you?
Yes. No, not by me, but by boss.
It was by a friend?
Yeah, by boss. Yeah.
Let me take a look at that bond. Are they here today?
No.
Do you have the bond information?
I think it's towards the back. She came in and handed me some paperwork at the back, and I attached it to the back. On that up there, it's not in there. That's what Rita handed me.
It might be here. No bond.
No? Okay. Well,
So who is your boss?
Cynthia.
Okay. Okay, and she wants that bond back. She doesn't want it to go towards the fines.
Correct.
So you have to do a bond return.
okay.
There's that in case you need it. All right, regarding the $464.20, are you able to pay that today?
No.
Okay, I can put you on a payment plan. I
Yeah.
do have to add $20 on a one-time payment plan fee. It's $480, How much can you afford per month on that?
I'll pay about 25.
Okay, you're not making payments to the court already, correct?
Not yet.
Okay. This is your first charge,
Second, I'll have another payment plan starting next month.
but are you already paying fines on that?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'll start next month.
Okay, when we talk about that case, I don't know how it's gonna go, but if you end up pleading guilty or no contest,
Okay.
we don't have to you have two fines. We'll just put the totals together, okay? So
Alright.
that way you're not, run yourself into the ground trying to afford to
Right.
make two payments. 25, you saying?
Yeah.
First payment will be due on July 24th of 2026 of $25. 25 monthly thereafter on a total of $484.20. If you'd sign for that payment plan, please.
Just confirming this is case 12019, correct?
This is 12019, correct? Yeah. Alright, so this is your copy of what we just discussed. I'll leave that with you. And again, $25, 7/24/2026 at the bottom of that. If you want to make the payments remotely, they'll charge you a use of a debit or credit card fee. Otherwise, you can come in person and pay, or send a check or money order to that address with that case number. I'm going to get the bond returned information. I'll need a signature from you here in a moment. We'll get that taken care of. Any questions for me?
Did she come down here to pick the bond up, or?
No, we'll mail it to her, the address that she provided, yeah. It takes a week, probably 2 weeks, yeah, we gotta go through the accounting of it, so. Just give me one moment, we'll get it all squared away here for you.
And all this takes care of both tickets?
Pardon me?
This takes care of both tickets?
This takes care of the warrant that was issued for you, which was for this case.
Right.
Okay,
I'm not sure I filled that out right, Mitch.
okay.
Don't get too many of those.
All right, sir, so this is indicating that we're going to return the bonds to Cynthia Steinberg. If I can get your signature here where it says defendant. And that goes with the bond information, a copy to him, and then the rest goes with the bond information.
Yep. Did you get a copy? You didn't get a copy.
I don't need to, not yet. Yes, he did. There was 2 of them. I already gave him one. It was printed already. Yep, it was already printed, and I just changed the dates.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just need a copy of the bond release. Any questions at all?
No,
Okay, as soon as we give you the bond information back, you're all set.
Yeah, thank you.
Donna Stoneberger?
Are you able to stand up here a few minutes?
Yes.
If you're not, you can have just a seat right there at the table. Okay.
I sat there too long.
Okay. I know what you mean. I'm here. All right, this is case 2026 CM 103. If you state your full name.
Donna Jean Stoneburner.
Stoneberger, this is a allegation. Give me one moment. A criminal trespass violation. That is a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information I gave in the group advisory?
In the group advisory.
Earlier I spoke to the entire crowd about their rights and that information.
Yes, okay.
Okay, do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the class 2 misdemeanor, did you remember the penalty range on that? I can review it with you again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, I'll review it with you.
My husband.
So we're only talking about the misdemeanor allegation on this case, so you have clarity. There are some other allegations, but they're not in this court. You understand that?
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I
So do you
just know
remember
that-
getting arrested?
I do.
Okay. So the charges for that were 2 of them, criminal trespass and aggravated assault. The aggravated assault is not in this court, okay? So we're not talking about that one. We're only talking about the criminal trespass, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm hearing what you're saying, but I wasn't trespassing. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Well, if you don't know what that means, and you don't understand, or don't think you were trespassing, then you most likely are going to want to plead not guilty.
Yes.
Okay, so let me back
Okay.
up. It's a
All
class
right.
2 misdemeanor. The
Okay.
penalty range on the class 2 is a maximum fine of $750, 4 months of jail, and or 2 years of probation. There is no jail time being sought by the prosecutor on this misdemeanor, okay? So you're not facing that as a consequence if you're found guilty, or if you plead guilty or no contest. You understand that?
Okay.
Okay? All right. You have your attorney waiver form that was given to you when you checked in today? Okay, that's this form
This
here.
one,
Mhm. Do you, have you had an opportunity to think about whether you want to hire an attorney, whether you want to ask for a court-appointed attorney, or whether you would like to waive the presence for an attorney?
I guess because I don't feel I'm guilty.
Okay,
And
so, all right. So that's how you want to plead. If you don't think you're guilty, that means you're going to enter a not guilty plea. And that's not what we're talking about. It's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assign you an attorney because of the, I'm sensing some comprehension issues. Okay? So I'm going to enter a not guilty plea, just like you said, and I'm going to assign an attorney in the interest of justice for you. So I'll give you that name and phone number of your attorney.
Thank you.
And also your next court date, okay?
Okay. I am very, very tired. My husband's dying of cancer, so
Okay.
he doesn't even have a month, so.
Want to adjust that a little bit, probably, as interest of justice.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right, so while we're preparing some paperwork, I do want to review some of your release conditions with you, okay? You were released out of custody with the promise to obey all orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court if you change your address, not to leave the state of Arizona unless you seek permission from the court, not to contact the alleged victims in any manner, and not to go near the location of the alleged offense. You can return to the medical center if you have a medical need, okay?
I wouldn't.
Okay, so I'm just
Thank
wanting to
you.
make you,
I
okay?
appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you.
And then I need to call for any victims that may be here to want to be heard. There may not be, okay? And it's Stoneburner, right?
Stoneburner.
Stoneburner, yeah. In the case of Stoneburner, are there any victims in the courtroom that would like to be heard? Show your hand. Haven't seen none. So what I'll be giving you is the next court date, the name of your attorney, and their phone number. I'm going to give some directions on there to call 5 days prior to the court date to your attorney, and then they can have a talk with you. If you get a hold of them. If you don't, you just come here on that court date, and you might meet him or her for the first time, and then they'll discuss the case with you. If you do get a hold of them, listen to what they have to say, and then we may still see you on that next court date. Maybe we won't. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay. But if you call them now, they're not going to have any idea about the case because it's not been shipped over to them.
Okay.
So wait till about 5 days ahead of time.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Now, if in the process my husband can pass on any time, can I call somebody if he does?
Yes, you can
Okay.
call your attorney.
Okay.
So share that information with your attorney,
Okay.
that, there's some issues there, and let him be made aware of that, and then proceed from there, okay?
Okay. Thank you. I didn't know how hard a caregiver could, it'd be so hard to be a caregiver.
Right?
So, thanks for listening.
Yeah, no problem at all. I just have to be careful that I don't allow you to self-incriminate. It's got to stop you from damaging your own rights. So that's
Right.
another thing. But so far, everything you said hasn't had any direct
Okay.
information.
Thank
so,
you
yeah.
very much. I appreciate that.
All right. So first off, this is your attorney's name and their phone number.
Okay.
Here's the call 5 days prior to the court date, which is right here, August 25th of 2026 at 9 a.m.
Oh, boy.
It doesn't have to be the 5th day. It might be on a weekend or whatever. So it's 6 days prior, 7, just not next
Okay.
week, because they don't have the case. All right.
Right.
And
Okay.
grab a signature from you here. This is the court date again, August 25th of 2026 at 9 a.m. If you would sign where it says defendant for that, please.
Boy.
Yeah, it makes it easy so I make sure it doesn't walk away. Okay. I'll get you a copy of each of these. Do you have any questions for me at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we'll see you on that next court date.
Okay.
Unless your attorney tells you otherwise, call them 5 or 6 days before that court date.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Marnie Harris?
Hello there.
Hello.
This is case number 2026 CM113. If you'd state your full name.
Marnie Harris.
All right, Ms. Harris. So this is a violation of fishing with an expired fishing license, a Class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information in the group advisory?
Yes.
Okay. Did you make a decision on your attorney waiver form?
Yes.
Okay. Did you already indicate that?
No attorney.
Okay. All right. And then if you would date and sign where it says at the bottom, towards the bottom, date. There you go. And then where it says 24th. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And then if you could write your name, if you haven't done so, right below the verses. Yeah. There you go. How do I push that from you? Did you get your license valid?
I did.
Okay, can I take a look at it?
Yes, you can.
And then I'll have you, if you won't mind, send it to that email on that gray card. There you go. And let me know when you're ready for the memo line. I'll give you the case number.
Okay.
The defendant has provided a valid fishing license. Do that for our record.
Okay.
All right, case number's 2026. C as in Charles, M as in Mary, 113. And if you would just send that.
Go. Done.
All right, now we're to the, where you would like to give a plea to the court. Do you have any questions before you do that?
No, guilty.
Okay. You recall the, you have a medical license at all?
I'm sorry, a
Do you have a
medical
medical
license
license?
for...
Phlebotomy or anything like that?
Oh, no.
Okay. So sometimes, like I say, there's an effect on medical licensing and whatnot, so.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
No.
you don't have any of those issues, okay,
Mm-mm.
okay. All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. Did you understand the information in the group advisory of the rights that you're giving up by entering your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay. Factual basis of your case is that on 5/24/2026 at about 11:29, you were contacted at Green Valley Lake in Payson, city limits of Payson, in Gila County, the jurisdiction of this court. Game and Fish contacted you regarding fishing without a license or an expired license, and you're pleading guilty to that charge. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Regarding your plea of guilty, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Correct.
Anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment?
No.
Other than what you've heard in court?
No.
Okay. Court will find that you entered your plea of guilty knowingly, voluntarily, intelligently. These are the rights that you're giving up with that guilty plea that were explained in the group advisory that you understand. If you'd sign where it says depart, please. Thank you. Do you wish to give a statement to the court before we impose sentencing?
Other than it was just an honest mistake, I really thought it was the week of July 4th that it expired, but obviously it wasn't.
Okay.
I would never fish without a license or an expired license on purpose, ever.
Okay. All right. So let me tell you, you probably heard what the other cases that you've heard. So the maximum fine is $750. I normally impose around $250 unless they get their license valid, which you've done. So I impose a $100 fine.
Great.
for those.
Thank you.
So, yeah. There is a court security fee of $35.80, so it'll be $135.80 that's due. Are you able to pay that today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what you're signing for is that you're making the payment of $135.80 today. You can sign where it says defendant. This is that information that I provided in the group advisory about how to set aside the judgment and seal the records. If you would sign for a copy of that. This is your copy here. I crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case, and that explains how we go about doing that. I'll get a copy of the judgment and sentencing to you. You take that to the front counter, make your payment, and that'll conclude the case.
Okay.
Any questions at all?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
That email has not come through.
Not come through?
No.
Okay. If you find that it didn't go through, would you take a card with you?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and then just resend it again if you don't mind.
Yes, I will.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jody Buck?
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
This is case 2026 TR 186. Could you state your full name?
Jody Ray Buck.
All right, Ms. Buck, this is a violation of reckless driving. It's a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory information?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Any
just,
questions about the attorney waiver form?
well, no, I just, as far as like, no contest and guilty,
I can tell you the difference.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to the attorney.
Okay.
A guilty plea means you're admitting that you committed the crime and I'm guilty of it. Okay?
Right.
No contest is you're not admitting nor denying, but accepting the conviction. So you don't acknowledge that you did or did not, but you are being convicted of that charge.
Okay.
Okay. They both show on a criminal history.
Okay.
And that's the only difference.
Okay, so no contest.
Okay, that's what you want to plead?
Yeah.
All right, so before I enter it, I need to find out what you want to do with the attorney decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna waive my right to an attorney.
Okay, so if you pull that form out,
Okay.
write your name where it says below verses.
Okay.
Yeah, and then check the top box when you're done where it says I do not want an attorney. towards the bottom, it says date and defendant. Your
What
date and
is
sign
today?
that, please.
What is today? I'm sorry. The 24th.
6/24, yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay. Okay.
And you pled no contest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I'll take that from you, thank you. Group advisory, did you understand the rights that you're giving up by pleading no contest?
Yes.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay.
I was hoping to have it reduced by some, like...
Well, we've got to talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
So first off is you have to attest to the court that you have no prior reckless driving charges.
No, I do not.
Do you have any aggressive driving charges?
No, I do not.
Any criminal speeding charges?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so, no. Mm-mm.
All right, the factual basis, now you're not admitting or denying this with your no contest plea, but you're acknowledging these facts are what would be used at trial if the case proceeded to trial, okay? That on 6/15 of 2026 at about 10:58 p.m. you were contacted at or near milepost 256.5 on State Route 260. That is in the jurisdiction of Gila County, which is the jurisdiction of this court. In that investigation by the sheriff's office, they found that you were driving your vehicle in a reckless disregard for persons and or property. You are here pleading no contest to that charge today, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will be able to take information from you when we get to the sentencing if you wish to provide some.
Yes.
Regarding your no contest plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, harassed you to make that plea? Any promises made to you?
No.
Court will accept your plea, finds that you made it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. These are the rights that I discussed within the group advisory. Your understanding you're waiving those rights with your no contest plea, if you'd sign where it says defendant. This is the information that I talked to you about how to set aside the judgment and how to seal the records. That'll give you the instructions, and if you wish to exercise those rights, it'll give you a how-to on that. If I could get your signature on the top one. Okay. The second copy is yours, across domestic violence cell. You can keep that. All right. Do you wish to give a statement to the court?
Yes, so my father had just passed away. I was on my way to his funeral, which I was, so I had just come around a roundabout, and a semi-truck had just pulled out in front of me and was going extremely slow. I'm not used to these back roads at all. I did not know, so I simply just peeked around to see if it possibly would have been safe for me to pass. And as soon as I pulled over into that lane, a cop was coming head on with me.
What lane did you?
Into the left lane, so it would be
oncoming?
Right.
Okay.
And so I was not going. I know that it said it was that he clocked me at 50 miles per hour. That wasn't even possible because the semi truck had just pulled up.
But they didn't cite you for speeding, so.
So I just wanted to state that as soon as I saw that it was unsafe, that I pulled over.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay, not because he was stopping you.
Right, I pulled over to the side of the road to make sure that that there wasn't going to be any type of collisions or anything like that. So, I was under duress.
Did you pull to the far side of the highway, not the right side?
Right.
Oh, I see, so you kind of were passing and then went out?
Yes,
okay,
to make sure,
Okay. Yeah, you understand that dangerous situation.
I did,
okay.
yeah,
okay.
and,
do you have any other civil violations on your driving record?
No.
You've been given a ticket before ever in your life?
I have been given a ticket before, but it's been forever. I mean, I don't even remember the last time that I've had a ticket, so. was under, a tremendous amount of stress, and
Pardon me?
I was under just a tremendous amount of stress, and
Yeah,
I
I
was just trying
understand.
to.
All right, so the maximum fine on this, again, is, it could be $750 probation and jail. What I'm gonna do is impose a fine only with the condition, with the reasons that you gave, of $350.
Okay.
There's a court security fee of $35.80.
Okay.
That's a balance of $385.80. Are you able to pay that today?
Just if I can do payments, that would be good.
You can do a payment plan?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
I just need to add a one-time payment plan fee.
Okay.
That brings a total balance of $405.80.
Okay.
How much can you afford per month on that?
$100.
How much?
100.
100. Okay. Can you make a payment today?
Yes.
Here's what you're signing for on that. You're going to make $100 payments a month. Next payment is due 7/24/2026.
Okay.
A $100 payment today, if you'd sign there.
Okay. And what about the points on my license and?
Yeah, so that will happen. This conviction will be reported to motor vehicle, and then they apply the points to it.
Okay.
I don't know what happens. It depends on your driving record, whether your license will become suspended or not. It just depends on, that's why I was asking those questions. But if it was forever ago,
yeah,
which is, born in 81, so from 1981, whenever you're driving. So that's kind of up to your prior driving record.
Okay.
All right, when we get a copy of that judgment form, you'll take that to the front counter, make your payment. On the bottom of that form, there's remote ways to make payments if you want to do it. There are merchant fees to that if you do that.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can just walk in or send us a check or money order by mail.
Okay, thank you.
I am gonna butcher this last name, Anthony Elisararis.
We'll have him say it for us. Hello there. All right, this is case 2026 TR 12115. If you'd state your full name.
Anthony Robert Elizares.
Thank you. So we're here for a driving suspended violation, a class 1 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information given in the group advisory?
Yes, sir.
Did you make a decision on your attorney waiver form?
Is there jail time?
There's no jail time. In review of the case, no jail time being asked by the prosecutor.
Then no attorney.
Okay, you check that top box.
They do not want one.
That
Correct.
you do not want one. And then date and sign where it says defendant. Okay.
And it's 24 today, correct?
Correct. Thank you. Alright, any questions before I take a plea from you?
Not that I believe.
Okay. How do you wish to plead on the charge?
Guilty.
Okay. Alright. In the group advisory, I gave information about the rights that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea. Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Probation with
Okay.
Gila County.
Okay. So
Well,
go ahead.
I'm mainly out of Yavapai County. Gila County is just a supervision.
Okay.
Supervision.
So I want to make you aware before we proceed that your probation can be revoked and you'll be taken into custody. You probably know whether that will happen more than the court will.
Correct.
Have you told your probation officer? about
Yes,
this?
they're fully aware, and
Okay.
they are not requesting any revocation
Okay.
at the
So-
time when I spoke to them.
All right. Since it's possible, you have the right to a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost, and I can change your plea to not guilty if you wish, or do you wish to proceed forward?
Guilty.
Okay, still proceed with guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, factual basis of your case is that on 6/5 of 2026 at about 9 8:53 p.m. you were contacted at or near North McLean Road and Payson Parkway. That's in the Payson city limits in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. It was found that the Payson Police Department, you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway while your license was suspended, revoked, or canceled. And you are here pleading guilty to that charge today, is that correct?
I mean, it's logistics. Is Payson Parkway by Rumsey?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I was pulled over like 4 streets down on Overland.
Yeah, so they have it at an intersection of North
Okay.
McLean Road and Payson Parkway.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, they made contact like 4 streets over, but that's fine.
Yeah, so...
Same difference.
Yes and no. So sometimes the violation occurs, but you're stopped somewhere else.
Okay,
So that
makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Regarding your plea of guilty, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No, sir.
Anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment?
No, sir.
Okay. Court will accept your plea of guilty. Finds that you made it knowingly, voluntarily, intelligently. These are the rights that you're giving up that I gave in the group advisory that you indicate you understand. If you'd sign, you're waiving those rights. All right, this is how to set aside judgment and how to seal the records. If I could get your signature on this form, and I'll get you a copy. This is your copy, and you can have that. Do you wish to give any other information to the court before we impose sentencing?
Yeah, so on June 4th, I did go to the DMV, because I had an SR22 implied from you about 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
I went and checked on that, and they said that it was full paid, and that my license was in clear.
Okay.
So when I got pulled over June 5th, that evening, and the officer indicated it, I did not know. I was released, went Saturday. I went to the DMV Monday, and they advised me, yes, that everything was paid for, but the DMV was requiring traffic school, and I had missed that.
Okay.
So that was why my...
holding it up.
Yeah, so I already scheduled it, and I have defensive survival school
Yeah, sure.
July 4th at 8 a.m. here in
Okay.
Payson.
Okay, so you're almost there.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I found out everything, I made sure everything was taken care of.
So this conviction may or may not put an extension on that suspension.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't accepted it quite yet, so if you want to, you can take into consideration that if you plead not guilty and you get that all finished up and you're able to get your license, that there's a possibility the prosecutor may plead with you on this to not have a resuspension. And if they take it from a criminal to a civil or dismiss it, whatever, I don't know. I can't speak for them, but that is a possibility with all that information that you just gave. I don't know if this will put an extension on your suspension or not. I don't know, but it's possible. And if it does, then you're resuspended for another year.
Okay.
So if you're able to remedy it all and talk to the prosecutor, they may provide you some better alternative than what's happening.
Can I change it?
You can.
Just so I
Yeah,
speak
you
to
can.
them
I'll just keep
after
all-
I get the license.
Yep, I'll keep all the paperwork like it is. And
I apologize.
No, it's okay. We'll enter the not guilty plea, and then we'll get you a court date.
Working on it?
And I don't think I have one.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
See how easy it is? It says guilty. I'm just gonna write not. Right around
Perfect.
it. And I know with our court calendar, it will be after that July 3rd or whatever you said.
July
it was.
28th?
28th is gonna be, give you enough time to get all that done and get your license.
Perfect. Yeah, the DMV said once I have a certificate of completion, it's just a $10 reinstatement fee, and they'll give me my license right then. So
Yep, so bring all
with the
that.
temporary.
Yep, bring all that with you when you come to the next court date, and
Okay.
show the prosecutor all of that stuff. And keep your fingers crossed for some type of plea.
And do I see the prosecutor prior or on court date?
On that court date. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll come just like this, and then they'll pull you back, have all that stuff ready to go. Tell them the information you just told me and see what they say. Can't
Perfect.
promise you what they do, but.
Right. It was a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
sorry, I gave you the wrong time.
Okay, just the time only?
It's a magistrate, I put justice time.
And will it be the time only or date too?
Day 2.
Okay.
You do the day, previous day. July 27th at 9:30.
And that's going to be here with you?
Correct. And you're signing for the July 27th of 2026 at 9:30 date, right here where it says dependent. I'll get you a copy of that, and then we'll just come back here, like I say, and you'll talk to the prosecutor, and then they'll let us know what's happening.
All right, thank you.
Okay? As soon as you get your copy, you're all set.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me, one form when we get back, since we didn't do the sentencing, this is not applying until later. Or it may not apply at all, depends on what happens with the case. So,
Thanks, sir. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
I'll just throw this, pass this, or do you want me to put it, because there's a copy in there. We held them in yet.
Richard Verdugo.
You all right?
Yes.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. May I address the court real quick?
Sure.
The thing says long form on it, so I'm not sure if this is related to complaint number ending in 82001.
So let me announce the case, and that'll help you out a bunch.
Okay.
So, case number 2026, CM100. And then I'll need you to state your full name.
Richard Michael Verdugo.
Thank you. So the alleged violation in this complaint that's been long formed is interfering with judicial proceedings under the domestic violence statute for an offense that occurred on or about July 1 of 2025. Were you provided a copy of that complaint?
No, but the reason I'm asking is because I had already pleaded on something for this, if it's related to this complaint number, and you had already dismissed it, sir. And so I don't know if it was regarding that complaint number, and I thought I had a piece of paper, but I realized you emailed me the dismissed number, and I have that right here. I can send it to this court.
Okay, so this is a completely different case.
I am not aware of any other one, is why I'm so confused.
Well, that's why I'm making you aware of it.
All right.
Okay? So this case number is not that, I see where you're, might be, that's the complaint.
But is it related?
Let me
Okay.
finish.
Sorry, sir, I
That's all.
apologize.
Keep it here. Here's the case number. See how it says 2025 CM144?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's a different case.
Okay.
This case number is that 2026 CM100.
Okay.
So we've got two different cases.
Okay.
So this one, that's the citation number on that case that I don't have in front of me.
Okay.
This case does not have a citation. This is a long form.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember ever getting served or mailed any information on this?
No, actually.
Okay.
I got just a business card that says that I was summoned to court.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so let me, the constable shows that you were served on 6/5 of 2026, correct?
Was it for this? Was it for this that was quashed?
No. No, that's a whole different thing. That's an order of protection.
Okay.
This is for the complaint on this one. So the constable saying that he served you this complaint on 6/5 of 2026 at 9:29 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Is that related to? Is not related to an order of protection?
That's what he's saying. He gave this to you, but I'm going to, since that's still confusing to you, even though the constable under his oath and sworn under his constable duties says that he gave you a copy of it, I'm going to give you another copy anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Is this regarding a financial matter, perhaps?
No. It's regarding interfering with judicial proceedings under the domestic violence statute.
That's okay. I don't know what that's about at all.
I'll make sure you get this copy. There you go. And then we're going to move to taking a plea. And so I gave the date. It doesn't, on the complaint, it doesn't give much details. So it may be related to an order of protection or something like that. There was a violation of it while it was in effect. That looks like what that's alleged. I don't know the details.
It might be similar. I don't know how to address that. Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. So most likely, if you're confused or you're thinking it should have been already fixed or remedied, that means not guilty today.
Yes, sir.
And then, this is his copy?
Yes.
All right, I'll take that.
I'm a little confused by the dates. The fact that it's July 1st, 25, but we received it by the court on June.
Yeah, isn't that? It's crooked.
That but so the complaint was signed on the 3rd day of June of 2026. So our clerk.
Clerk next.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a copy of that complaint for you.
Thank you. I will see what this is.
All right. So
actually,
on there it alleges the date of the offense, July 1 of 2025. And it talks about the violation, so that will inform you of the basics of that allegation. And then we take a plea today, and from what we've had the discussion already, I'm presuming that you're wanting to plead not guilty to the charge, correct?
Yes, this ongoing matter has affected my ability to get work, and I hope we get this resolved. It's so stressful. I appreciate it.
Did they give you an attorney waiver form?
They did give me an attorney waiver form, and I just filed for bankruptcy, so I don't know if that counts as a qualifying thing.
So we'll always presume that financial qualifying is there, but then we need cause. There's no jail time on this case presented in the complaint, so you'd have to provide a cause. Not that you can't afford one, we'll presume that's the case.
Okay.
Then if you don't have cause, then we can't appoint you an attorney. So either you proceed on your own or hire one at your own expense.
I can't afford to hire one. I guess I'd have to proceed on my own, or what are examples of cause?
Jail time.
Is there any other examples
There's many of them.
Oh.
And I can't list them through there. You'll have to research that, and if you think you have a qualifying cause, then you can come back, or you have to, at least today, go without an attorney.
Okay.
You can change your mind.
I can change my mind, okay.
Correct.
So I could go without one for today, but due to the complexity and confusingness of this, I might want one, because I thought this had been resolved, and even when I worked with the court before, there was a little unclarity as to where kind of it came from, because if it's okay to say, and I have the email saying that it was all counts were dismissed that were related to that, and so that's why I don't know what this is about, and so maybe there's just confusing. That's that's the cause that I am.
So that may all be correct.
Okay.
But the problem with that is that the prosecutor is the one that's filed that complaint. So they may have reconsidered, there's lots of different possibilities. Maybe they're confused, maybe they made a mistake. It's not the court. The court is just responding to their complaint.
Absolutely, and so it's funny because I walked up and down those stairs about 5 times when I was trying to figure this out. And, so thank you for helping.
No problem.
So do I just say no to attorney, or is there no cause?
What I can't tell you is what to do. So your choices are to provide cause. So you did ask for one, and so far I haven't got that. So if you want to check the second box that says the court says that there's not cause, and I'm proceeding without an attorney today.
Okay, then I'll do that.
And then a date and sign where it says defendant, and then the date there.
All right, today is the
24th.
24th. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
And I'm sorry for the confusion. I was
No,
really
it's not
confused.
a problem. Could you do me a favor too and just write your name below the verses there?
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I understand that it could be confusing. No problem.
Would it help this court at all for me to send that email to the court that said that?
Really, if you want to print it and present it to the prosecutor, because even after all that's said and done, they filed a complaint long form. So, yeah.
Okay, I will, yes.
All right. If I could grab a signature, you're signing for your court date. This is when you'll meet with the prosecutor with your not guilty plea, and that's on 7/28 of 2026.
Okay.
At 2 p.m. where it signs where it says defendant.
No problem. Can I give it to the prosecutor beforehand, like today, if I printed it out?
That's up to them. I don't want to say yes or no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know, because they may not have this prepared for that, but,
Okay.
I mean, they're right here, so if you want to, that's up to you.
I know I walked up and down several times, and
Right.
I talked to a friend, and the friend suggested it would have to be the prosecutor that brought it up, and so I understand.
Yeah, so it's up to you if you want to print it and provide that to them and see if they'll take it and talk to you today. Otherwise, they'll definitely want to probably present that on the court date.
Okay, thank you.
That may or may not resolve it before the court date. I don't know. That's a good question.
Thank you, sir. So, Your Honor.
Yeah, no problem. I have a hard time interpreting whether they should accept it to you, from you today, so you can always try. That's what I would say.
Thank you, I
All right?
appreciate that.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Nicholas McCarthy.
Hello there.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
All right. So this is case number 2026 CM 12151. If you'd state your full name.
Nicholas Allen George McAtee.
Thank you, sir. So we are here on a charge, 2 charges of disorderly conduct and assault. Give me a moment here. Those are both class 1 misdemeanors.
Yes, sir.
Were you here in the group advisory?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about your attorney waiver form? I don't see any jail time in your case.
I do not know.
You don't have any questions?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to proceed with your decision on the
I don't want an attorney, no attorney, and then I want to do not guilty.
Okay, that's all in one shot. So go ahead and check the top box that says I do not want an attorney. And then where it says date and defendant, if you would date that and sign it.
What's the date? June?
Yeah, June 24th.
Defendant.
Yep.
That's my
Your signature is correct.
Alrighty.
Yeah, thank you. And you said you wanted to plead not guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have you scheduled for a pretrial conference on 7/27 of 2026 at 9 a.m. If you would sign for that date here where it says defendant.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to review your release conditions and call for any victims that would like to be heard in a moment.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Here's that. And it's McAtee? Okay, in the case of McAtee, are there any victims in the courtroom that would like to be heard? Having seen none, all right, your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, not to leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, not to have any contact with the alleged victim in any manner, and then you're reporting to pretrial services.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, just continue to do
What
that.
is pretrial services?
It's the probation department.
Oh, okay. Go see
Checking
Punch.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
Then yes, I am.
Okay.
When do I go see him again?
You don't have to go. Yeah, I think it's a phone call.
Okay.
Do you have that information still?
Yeah. Punch. My probation officer is actually a family member.
Okay.
So.
Let me show you the form that we gave you to make the call. So just to make sure that you're calling. You remember seeing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just you're calling that
Okay.
office or something.
Cool.
Yeah. Just
Thank
continue
you.
to follow through with their instructions.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll
Set to
call
go.
them right out.
Okay. You bet. Have a good one.
Yes,
See you on
sir.
that date.
Thank you. You too.
Kobe Smith?
Hello there.
How you doing, brother?
How are you doing?
Good.
All right. This is case number 2026 TR 12103. If you'd state your full name, please.
Kobe J. Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. All right, so this is a charge of excessive speed, and it is alleged at 87 miles per hour in a posted 35 mile per hour zone. That's a class 3 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information given in the group advisory?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you make a decision on your attorney waiver form?
Yeah, I don't need an attorney.
Okay, check the top box, and if you date and sign where it says defendant. All right, I'll check that. Do you have any questions before I take a plea from you?
I do not. I did have a letter of remorse that I wrote to the.
That you wrote?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take that. Can you stamp that, please? Could you do one more thing also and just write your name right below verses?
Yeah.
Gives me a chance to read this. Thank you for that. Right, so I'm gonna get back on the process and then see how we need to take that into consideration.
Okay.
All right, so I've got your attorney waiver form. All right, do you have any questions before you give a plea? So some of your options, the things that you've expressed in there, is I don't have the ability to plea bargain here. That would take a not guilty plea. You get in front of the prosecutor and have a discussion with them, and they may or may not offer you anything. I don't know. So take that into consideration. If you plead guilty, this goes as a conviction on your criminal history, or
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna plead not guilty.
Okay, understood. So I'm going to enter your not guilty plea. We'll provide this information to the prosecutor that you prepared and get you a court date.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, which case is this?
Okay.
What's the case number on this one?
It is 2026 TR1 2103.
That's everything, thank you.
And then when you go to make a copy for him, if you make a copy of this just to make sure that he takes it with you at the next hearing also. We'll have it and send it, but it's always good to make sure they get it.
Sir.
And while she's preparing that paperwork, if you could just answer with yes or no, is that a correct address?
That's correct.
Do you have a phone number?
I do.
If you put that on there, please. I've got a phone number, and if you have an email right below that as well.
Yes, sir. And then I did do a traffic course already.
Okay.
They never reimbursed me for it yet, but I wanted to. Whenever I did it, it just allowed me to go through the whole process and finish the 4-hour course. And then I ended up getting a call like a week before the court date, and they said that I need to appear that it wasn't going through, that you guys reversed your charges towards the payment back to the traffic school. So, yeah, I don't.
You might want to talk to him at the front counter about that. I don't know. Do you have a certificate of completion on that?
I do.
I think this is the one where they just took a fine from you or something.
Yes, they did. It was a $220 course. Yeah.
Well, not the payment for the course, but did you pay for a fine on the violation? Or did they just give you the instructions for the course?
They gave me the instructions for the course.
Yeah, so they can't do that without the judge's permission, and that's what they did in an error.
Okay.
So that's probably why. Did you get refunded yet?
I have not been refunded yet. No.
Okay, so we'll have you check at the front counter on that to see if that's refunded through.
Okay.
And because it's probably being refunded through the school.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, so there's probably a delay from the school to us and then back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you pay it directly to the school?
I did.
Okay, so that maybe they'll be refunding it directly to you. So just keep track of that. But did you complete the course?
I did. It was complete.
Did you get a certificate?
I do.
Bring that with you as well to the next hearing.
Okay.
Even though, and then tell them all this.
Okay.
And then.
Because I know on my citation, I don't have the sites in California I'm working on now, but it's it was marked civil, and then it was marked criminal.
That's what the issue was.
That was good.
Yeah, the officer will check civil, but we don't go by that. We go by the statute.
Copy that.
Yeah, so that's and the officer made an error by doing that. It's not a dismissal error,
yes,
but it's an error. Yeah. But since you did the course anyway, that will provide that to the prosecutor. All right. Pled not guilty. Pretrial conference is set for 7/27/2026 at 9:30.
Yep.
If you'd sign for that court date, where it says defendant. I'm going to give you the original back, and we'll keep the copy.
Thank you.
And then I'll get you a copy of this. Or actually, let me switch that around. I'll give you the copy. We'll keep the original.
Thank you. You're good.
You just need to put through all that. You got another coming to you.
Awesome.
And then if you want to check on that, you can, but that's probably what the delay is on that refund. So.
Okay.
Okay, you're all set to go?
Awesome, thank you.
Have a good one.
Michael Weathersby?
Hello there.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
I could be doing better, but
Here we are.
here we are, yeah.
All right, so this is case number 2026 CM102. Please state your full name.
Michael Carl Weathersby.
All right, Mr. Weathersby, we're here for a public consumption of alcohol violation of Class 2 misdemeanor. Were you here for the group advisory?
No.
So earlier this morning, I gave an...
Oh, yeah,
so
yes, sir,
you were here for
yes,
that?
sir.
All right, did you understand that information?
Yes, sir.
Did you make a decision on your attorney waiver form? So your choices are to hire an attorney, ask the court for a court-appointed attorney, or waive the presence of an attorney. There's no jail time on this case, so that removes that cause for a court-appointed attorney.
Okay, I'll go with no attorney,
Okay.
and
All right.
I'll accept the fine.
Okay, so we'll get to that. So if you'd write your name here, and then check the box that you do not want an attorney. And then if you would sign and date down here where it says defendant. Thank you. I'll leave this one with you. Okay, so you were saying that you wanted to accept the fine. Your options to plead to this charge are guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Obviously guilty.
Okay.
And is there any way I could do $20 a month?
25 is the court minimum. But
Okay,
we
that'll.
haven't even got to the fine yet. So let's take.
I know.
We'll
Okay.
get a few steps in. In that group advisory, I talked about the rights that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea. Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you understand that you're giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Okay. Factual basis of your case is the following. That on 6/4 of 2026 at about 3:14 p.m. you were contacted at or near 3615 East State Highway 260 in Star Valley by the Payson Police Department. In that police contact, it was found that you were consuming a spirituous liquor or alcohol in a public place in violation of 4-244.20, Class 2 misdemeanor. That is in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. You're pleading guilty to that charge. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you still live on this address? Is that still a good address, a yes or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And your phone number here is correct?
No, my phone, now, I don't even know it. I don't have my phone with me.
Okay, that's all right. I'm just going to omit that. But
I can give you an email.
Okay, is that it right there? Just yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Weathersby, I'm going to see if you want to give a statement here in a moment, but what I'd like to do is confirm your plea of guilty. You're making that voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Nope.
Any promises made to you that if you pled guilty, you'd receive a lighter sentencing?
No.
Okay. Do you wish to give a statement about the violation?
I apologize. That's all I really got to say.
All right. I have a couple questions. They are a little personal in nature, but they're to help me sentence you appropriately.
Okay.
Do you feel that you have a drinking issue?
No, sir.
You do not?
Ever since that day, I haven't drank a drop.
Okay. Okay. And prior to that day, how often do you think that you would drink alcohol?
Once a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good enough. That's all I really needed to find out. I was going to get you some treatment if you wanted to be treated for any type of issues, but it doesn't sound like...
No, sir.
Okay. Are you employed now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I'm going to impose a fine of $200 on the charge, no probation. Recalling that that is a Class 2 misdemeanor, that's punishable up to a $750 fine. Regarding that $200, I can do the court minimum, like you said. There is a court security fee of $35.80, so the total balance is $235.80.
Okay.
Payment plan is $20 by statute. I have to add that. And $25 a month, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'll make the first payment due in 30 days today.
Okay.
Is there a jail fee on that one?
There is not.
Is there supposed to be?
There is supposed to be, but I'm just going to suspend it. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Jeez.
All right, sir. So here's what you're signing for the payment plan. Is you're making a $25 a month payment. First one is due on or before 7/24 of 2026. The total balance is $255.80. To make payments remotely, there's a phone number and website, or you can send a check or money order to here, or come in person.
Okay.
I'll get a copy of that for you. Do you have any questions about any of that?
No, sir.
Okay. Here's the information about how to set aside judgment and seal the records. If I can get your signature right here, that I've provided you a copy, and I'll give you the second copy. This one's your copy. I've crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case.
Okay.
Once we give you that information on the judgment and sentencing, you'll be all set. You don't have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, you're all set then as soon as you give your copy.
Hey, thank you very much. Have a good day, guys.
You too. I should put, so when we do this, when we check that, we gotta put what it is.
Oh, I think it was done in error, wasn't it?
What?
I think it was done in error, wasn't it?
It was done in error?
I don't think there was another charge.
Yeah, so it's just when you see here where when we put it in
Oh,
here.
gotcha. It
But
automatically.
it didn't
okay.
populate it to there, so we just have
That's
to,
weird.
since it's
Okay.
not A, B, C, or D, but the count A is fine, but we just have to let them know.
Okay.
It's okay.
Christian Reynolds?
Hello there.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing okay.
All right. This is case number 2025 CM 12218. If you'd state your full name.
Christian S. Reynolds.
All right, Mr. Reynolds, we're here for 2 violations. Both of them are Class 2 misdemeanors. I think you came in a little late this morning. I don't know if you heard all of that group advisory. So.
I was a couple minutes late.
Okay, so I'll give you most of it, and then tell me the part where you came in at, and I don't have to be repetitive.
Okay.
So the 2 charges are Class 2 misdemeanors. Those are punishable with a maximum fine of $750 per charge, 4 months of jail, and or 2 years of probation. The first violation is an open container of alcohol in a vehicle, and the second one is knowingly display a fictitious license plate. When I review this case, there is no jail time being sought by the prosecutor, so you're not facing jail as a consequence to those charges. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have the right to hire an attorney. You have the right to request a court-appointed attorney, or you have the option to waive the presence of an attorney.
Okay, I think I'm good. That's about where I walked in.
Okay, that's about the attorney information?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do you wish to proceed with the attorney decision?
I'd like a court-appointed one, please.
All right, so then with that, you have to provide the court with good cause and financially qualified. So let's presume you financially qualify. Now I need good cause of why. One of those would be an example of jail time. But there's not any jail time in this case. There's no loss of liberty. So that removes that cause. Can you provide the court another cause?
I don't think so, sir.
Okay, so then you're left with the other 2 decisions is waive the presence of an attorney or hire one at your own expense.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just have to waive one unless I'm able to.
Okay, and if you change your mind later, then you just go ahead and hire one, okay?
Yes, sir.
They should have given you an attorney waiver form when you checked in at the front counter. Do you have that with you?
It's one of these.
Yes, it's this one here. If you would write your name right here and then check the top box that you do not want an attorney. Actually, the second box, because you asked for an attorney and the court said you don't qualify when we don't have cause.
Yes.
So write your name first, check that second box, and then sign at the bottom where it says defendant.
Okay. And sign right.
Yeah, and then date and signature here where it says defendant.
Okay.
All right, I'll take that.
Thank you.
Were you here for the explanation of the plea options, of guilty, not guilty, and no contest?
Yes, sir.
And do you know, if you don't have any questions, do you know how you wish to plea on that?
Yeah, no contest.
No contest, okay. Okay, we can move forward into sentencing today. Are you on probation or parole?
Unsupervised probation.
Unsupervised probation. All right, so there is the ability, the possibility, I should say, of that unsupervised probation to enhance to probation or taken into custody for the violation of the unsupervised probation. I don't know if that will happen. That's up to the prosecutor to decide that. Since that's a possibility, you can still proceed forward with what you're doing, or you can change your plea to not guilty and have the ability for a court-appointed attorney because of that possibility.
All right. I'll just keep it the way it is.
Okay, so understanding that if you wanted a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost, that probation situation would qualify you. So you can still proceed if you want, but because you asked for a court-appointed attorney earlier, and we didn't have a cause, but now probation is a potential cause for that. So we could assign you to see, they can investigate it, do some work for you to find out if there's going to be any ramifications for you to take into consideration, or you can just continue marching on.
All right. I'll just plead not guilty then, I guess.
Okay, change the plea to not guilty and we'll assign the attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you have two cases there or just one?
Just the one.
You have the 12218?
12218.
We're missing a case. Let me go find it.
What's that?
We're missing a case. Let me go find it.
Okay. So on this one, we're going to assign an attorney for probation. And I'll need the, I'll have the court date form either.
Didn't he plead no contest?
He changed his plea because of the
Oh,
probation.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
sorry.
it's not guilty
I
and
misheard that.
assignment of an attorney.
And we're assigning attorney? Okay.
Yeah, because it's on probation.
Let me see if I can find this other one, because
Okay.
it's a DUI and we'll have to do.
All right. What I'm gonna have you do, can I get the next case?
Sure.
Because I'll need those forms. What I'm gonna have you do, sir, just have a seat wherever you would like.
Okay.
Go ahead and take your stuff with you. I'm gonna call the next case up while she gets the other paperwork prepared for you.
No problem. Thank you.
William Tesh? How did I do on that name?
Excellent.
All right. All right, sir, this is case 2026 TR 183. If you'd state your full name.
My name is William Andrew Tesh.
All right, Mr. Tesh, so we're here for two violations. One is a criminal violation of driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license, and a civil traffic violation of no mandatory insurance. So you were here for most of the advisory given to this
Yes,
morning?
I-
Okay. Did you understand all of
Yes,
that?
sir.
All right. The penalty range for the Class 1 misdemeanor is a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and/or 3 years of probation. There's no mandatory minimum. There's also no jail time. The prosecutor has to notify us if they want jail time. There's no notice of that, okay? Did you understand the attorney information that I gave in the group advisory?
Yes, sir.
Did you make a decision on that with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do you wish to proceed?
I don't wish to have an attorney.
Okay, check that top box, and if you haven't done so, if you'd write your name in it. I think we have just as many left-handers today as we do right-handers.
I noticed that myself.
Yeah.
I do have insurance now.
Okay, I'll take a look at that, and I'll let you give you some information. please. All right, so we'll first discuss the driving suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license violation. That's the criminal one, then we'll talk about the civil one.
Okay.
On that, did you understand your plea options?
Yes.
Okay, how do you wish to plead on that charge?
Guilty.
Okay. And then there's the no insurance violation. How do you wish to plead on that? I know that you have
Guilty.
insurance. Okay, so I'll enter responsible on that. And can I see the insurance that you purchased?
Here's the cards right
Okay,
here.
that's all I need, yeah.
I got the next day, or on the same day.
Yeah. I just gotta make sure that this vehicle is on it as well. Which it is. Okay, we'll take a copy of that for you. So the second part that's needed for the court to get a reduction in a fine.
Yes, sir.
Is a motor vehicle record for 39 months. So it's called an MVR, motor vehicle record, from the motor vehicle department.
Okay.
MVR, 39 months.
39 months. Okay, yes, sir.
And when you review that, if you do not have any other insurance violations in that 39-month period,
Yes, sir.
bring that in. You'll get a reduction from $945 down to $182.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Very worth it.
Yes.
If you do have a prior violation, consider bringing that in because the penalties can enhance.
Okay.
Okay? So make sure you look at it. If you don't have, it can have other violations, but
Yeah.
not insurance violations, okay? No prior insurance violations in that 39 months.
Okay, I understand.
All right, so then that will give you a reduction of that fine.
Wonderful.
Okay. And that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's more than,
I'm poor, yeah.
well, that's more than the criminal violations. So the insurance ones, they hammer you in Arizona. All right. So what I'm going to do is now proceed with the criminal side of it, and then we'll add the information in your sentencing portion here in a moment. So you understood the rights that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea to the driving suspended?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Factual basis of your case is that on 6/13 of 2026 at about 10:44 a.m. at or near milepost 251, which is the intersection of State Route 87 and BIA 101, the reservation, you were contacted by the Tonopatchy Police. In that police contact, it was found that you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway while your license was suspended, revoked, or canceled, and that you did not have insurance at the time of the traffic stop. That offense occurred in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court, and you're pleading guilty and responsible to the violations. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I also paid for the tag violation. I'm paying for everything I can pay for here.
Do you have your license? No, I mean, do you have a current license now?
I have one class that I'm doing on the,
Okay,
on the 29th, the
Okay.
Traffic Safety Survival School, and that's
Okay.
my last one.
Okay. If you had a license today, I could give a reduction on that fine too, but if we don't have it ready today, so. Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay, nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Nope.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence?
Oh, no,
Okay,
sir.
besides what we talked about today?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the rights that you're waiving with a guilty plea that we were discussing in the group advisory that you indicate you understand. You're waiving those with the signature. But besides the information that you've already provided the court, do you wish to give any other statement?
No, sir.
Okay. so the fine that we're imposing is $482 on the driving suspended. I'll give you a copy of this.
Okay, wonderful.
The insurance violation is $945 unless we get the evidence that we've talked about. That will reduce to $182. Excuse me, $184 if we get that within 30 days of today's date.
Okay.
There's a court security fee of $35.80 that applies, so we have a total balance due today of $1,462.80. If you need a payment plan on that, it adds $20, that's $1,482.80. Again, you'll receive a reduction, so if you pay the entire balance today, then we'll have to refund you. If you want a payment plan, and then it'll just automatically on the sum reduce. How do you want to proceed?
Yes, sir. I definitely would like a payment plan.
Okay, with that, how much can you afford to pay per month on that?
$100.
How much?
$100, please.
Thank you.
And if at all possible, could I start that later?
30 days?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've given them everything I've got already. So.
We'll start at due July 24th of 2026 for that $100.
Wonderful, thank you.
So here's what you're signing for. Total balance $1,482.80 because we had to add a $20 payment plan. That's per statute. That's indicated right here.
Yes, sir.
And the other balances are without the reduction $184. What it will reduce to, but it's imposed of $945 now with the driving suspended $482.
Yes, sir.
$100 per month. First one is due on 7/24/26. If you'd sign for that there.
Do I have to appear in person with this MVR 39 months, or can I email or send
You
it
can
to
email
the court?
it,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
That would be fine, and we'll automatically do the reduction. So when you email it, just make sure you include that case number on it when you email. You get a copy of this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just make sure that you include that. I'll circle it for you. And yeah, just put.
My mind is not what it once was.
Yeah, include case number.
Case number.
Yeah, on email for the MVR.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, sir.
And then here is a copy of how to set aside the judgment to seal the records that I explained. If you wish to do that, if you'd sign it, I've provided you a copy, and I'll let you have the second copy.
Did you need a copy of that?
We need a copy of that.
And that's his copy.
Okay. This is for you.
Okay, great.
This is for you.
Excellent.
To make your payments, you can come in person, or you can send them remotely. There's a website and a phone number.
Yes,
Or
sir.
they'll charge you a merchant fee for it. Check or money order to our address here with the case number.
Okay.
Fine as well.
Okay. Yes,
There's
sir.
that for you. And then I'm going to give you an insurance card back. We have the one of the two things required. We got your insurance. Now we just need that MVR to get you that reduction.
I can do that. I can do it. Thank you very much for being so understanding. I apologize for the lapse in insurance.
No problem. And hopefully we'll get that MVR from you.
Oh, yeah. I can do
That's
that.
our copy.
Okay.
Everyone's his.
There's that one back
All right.
for you. You're all set to go.
Thank you very much, sir.
bet.
Appreciate it. Have a great day.
You still have the judgment? No, there it is. All right, so Mr.
Reynolds can come
Mr.
back up.
Reynolds, he comes back forward.
Here's the other case. I don't know why they were separated up front. This is a DUI. I have him filling out a financial for that case.
Okay.
And then I have both cases on there. I put probation for the one case.
Okay, and is it, you can come forward. And there's the other one, Payson also?
Yes, they're both basic. Yes.
Okay. All right. So what we've done is assigned a court date with the probation information. Assigning you an attorney. And giving you a court date for that.
Oh.
So first you'll be signing for the court date, which is on August 25th of 2026 at 9:30 with your not guilty plea, and a pretrial is set. If you'd sign where it says defendant there, there's a pen there for you.
Thank you. Oh, here's that paper that I filled out.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
Give you a press. Okay, what are your bills monthly?
I have a phone bill. What?
Just roughly, instead of itemizing it, if you can tell me, so you're saying, here's my income, And then here I gotta know what your expenses are that you have monthly to see if you qualify for that attorney.
Okay.
So the best way to do that is at the end of the month, how much do you still have in your hand that's free spending? The rest of it we apply to your bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know that you spend this on all the fun stuff, but when you take the bills out, how much is that per month? Write that amount in there. So your bills are $300 a month?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. And that's borderline whether you qualify because that's too much of a gap. But we have them assigned already on the other case. We're just going to assign it on the other one too, so we'll represent you for both.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to make you a copy of this, but let me explain it to you. The attorneys represent you for both cases. Their attorney is Tyler Allen, that's his phone number. You want to call him 5 days before your court date. Okay, not now because he doesn't have the cases. You're assigned to one of those court cases because of your unsupervised probation that you've been assigned. Again, your court date is right there, so that's just so you're aware of that information.
Okay.
Okay?
His copy.
Okay, there's your 2 copies. That's your attorney information assignment, and then your court date that you signed for.
Okay.
Do you have any questions at all?
No, sir.
Okay, just remember to make sure you call him about 5 days ahead of time, and if you don't talk to him, just you'll meet him here. But if you do, then just listen to his directions.
All right, not a problem, sir. Thank you.
You're all set, yeah.
Have a good day.
He forgot to put his child support.
Okay, well, it's okay because he was assigned to the attorney anyway. But actually, I want to take it because it was a borderline on that, so can you come back up here and just complete that and change your total? So right here it asks for, that's receiving, but add your child support to that balance monthly. Okay, yeah.
Will that work?
Yep, all right, that's all we need.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Carter Berryman. Hello there. This is, do we know a case number by chance on this one, Mr. Berryman?
I'm sorry.
I can't call.
Is it justice or no?
It is a justice case.
The last name is
Civil
Barron?
traffic.
B-A?
Berryman, B-E-R-R-Y-M-A-N. All right, so we're here for civil traffic violation, 2 of them. One of them is 28701A, which is speed greater than reasonable and prudent, alleged at 51 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone. The second charge is failure to report name and address change with the motor vehicle department. So I need to call the case, but I can go ahead and talk to you. You asked to speak with the judge, right?
Yes.
Okay, what can
What's
I
the
do?
first name?
Carter.
Carter, sorry.
I did want to pay that speeding ticket, but I'm moving in less than a month.
Okay.
So I want, the only reason I'm in Payson, I came up to help my sister because she was on strict bed rest.
Okay.
And her husband recently got a job in Winslow as a graveyard shift, and he's not home over half the week, so I was basically cooking and cleaning for her.
Okay.
And I tried moving out in late February, and those plans fell through, and I've been trying to leave ever since, and then I got a speeding ticket. He got me on everything, unfortunately, but I can't blame him because it's not right.
All right. So what did you want from me?
I was just wondering if there's any way if I could get that failure to represent dismissed at any point, because I was going to, as soon as I moved, I was planning on getting everything changed, like my registration, my everything.
Okay, so let me speak to that a little bit.
Yeah.
So the law requires that you do a change of address. Are you familiar with the law?
Yeah.
Okay.
Within 10 days, yeah.
Correct. And I know you're taking accountability for it, but have you, so you're more focused on that one than the speeding one? The
Yeah,
speeding
I am ready to pay the speeding.
Well,
I know
so let me,
that.
hear me out.
Yeah.
Have you, because that one's going to put points on your license.
Yeah.
The other one's not going to.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done traffic survival school yet?
No.
Okay, so you have the ability to do traffic survival school. If you take that and pay for the class, finish it with the instructions given, count A will be dismissed. That's the one that goes on your license and your points. The other one, I can't dismiss it, but you can have a civil traffic hearing, or you can plead to it, and they impose just a small fine to it, and then that's it.
I'm moving in less than a month.
Right. You can do this, so you can do the traffic school wherever.
Okay.
It's an online course. So you don't have to do that, but that's the one that has more consequences than that count B. So if you're eligible for it and you haven't already done it, then you can do that. I'm not telling you have to, but that'll dismiss it, no matter where you're moving to. The other one, I understand what you're saying, but what the court has to look at is on 5/19 of 2026 at 1:15, did you or did you not violate count B law? And you're not saying you didn't, you're just asking for compensation.
Yeah.
That comes later, so right now you have to plead responsible or not responsible to it. If you're pleading responsible right today, here today, then we move forward into imposing a fine or a sanction or whatever. If you're pleading not responsible, that's a civil traffic hearing. Now I know you're moving, you're going somewhere else. You can appear at that by Zoom if you wish, or not challenge it at all.
Yeah.
So, but those are your options. But more so, the civil traffic can help with that speeding one.
Yeah.
That puts points on your license.
Yeah, I've gotten plenty of speeding tickets, so I was just going to bite the bullet on it.
Okay. But are you eligible for traffic school?
I believe so.
Okay. So the way you know that is if you've attended it within a year of this violation. The violation date is 5/19. So if you did attend it from 5/19 in 2025 or past, you would not be eligible for it.
I have not done it in
Okay,
that
so
long
then
time.
that is available to you. You don't have to do it, but it's available. It'll dismiss it. It stays off your record.
Okay.
The other one is a responsible or not responsible, depending on what you do there. Then we get to imposing the fine on it.
I see what you mean.
But it doesn't have any points on it.
Yeah.
Set count B does not, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the class and then just pay the fine on that bottom one.
Okay. So the count A will offer you the traffic survival. The count B is for, I don't know what on that one. I don't know what the fine is. You'll have to.
I think it was like 150 something.
Probably. It's not going to be on the pamphlet.
For
28448A. Where are you moving to?
Tucson. I was in Lakeside and there was just a situation where no one else could go and help. I was the only one that could drop everything and come out here and help her, and then I've been trying to leave ever since. Just no luck.
four
448A.
I don't even see it on here. Where am I missing?
I had to look it up on the
It's a change of
website.
address.
I'll have to check with Andrea. I don't see it on here. It's not on the copy I have. It's not. you wanna look at it, it just,
Yeah, just, I mean, if you're
the
looking at,
last pages before.
it's, so the problem is that we're discovering that now, so.
Well, they may have it up front, I just,
Yeah, but it's not written here, so that's,
Okay,
at
yeah.
12:09
Yeah.
is why I don't like that.
okay.
So, all right, so I'll just have you have a seat right here, and we'll find that fine amount for you here in a moment.
If you want, I can have him go up front, 'cause he's gotta, he's
Well, I
probably,
was
he's
going
gonna
to
need
take
an
into
extension letter.
consideration, no, I don't want to do that either. I was gonna take into consideration what he had to say. So we need the traffic school letter, I need to know what the fine is, and I need it written on the citation where we normally do. And then the next case. Okay.
I'll hand you which one, depending on which one.
I think we need to do these after lunch. Can you tell me what my first hearing is after lunch?
Well, they're here now.
I know.
Okay, okay.
But I'm not here, I'm at lunch. I don't like starting late, and I don't like missing lunch every time. They didn't walk in at 09, did they?
No.
Okay, that's why we're not going to stay past.
Okay. We have State versus Gomez at 2 o'clock.
Okay, we'll have them come back at 1:15.
Okay.
Spanish speaking, so those two cases, let's see if I can figure it out. Isaac Surgitson, how are you?
Doing pretty good, Judge. How
I'm
about
doing
yourself?
well. Good. We're going to have you come back at 1:15 after the lunch hour.
1:15. Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, so just in another 45 minutes, or actually an hour almost exactly.
Okay.
And then we can address the warrant, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you at 1:15.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Juan Laura Moro? Piquito English?
No.
No? Can you? Yeah, yeah. You help with the interpretation?
Yeah, I would try my best.
Okay, so I need him to come back at 1:15,
Mhm.
and then we'll talk about the warrant, and I'll have a court-certified interpreter on the phone for that.
Okay.
So if you just want to let him know to come back at 1:15.
Ok, dice que a la 1:15 si podemos volver a regresar y va a estar el intérprete también junto con él y va a hablar contigo sobre esto. Okay.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Gracias.
All right, Mr. Berryman? All right. I've taken into consideration what you have to say. So the normal fine is $155 plus a court security fee of $35.80. I'm going to waive the court security fee, and I'm going to reduce the fine to $100.
I greatly appreciate that, sir.
I don't know that they're going to be able to accept payment till after the lunch hour. That's the
Okay.
unfortunate
I
thing.
can probably pay it online. Is that all right?
You can. There should be a card up there somewhere. Not that one. In court. There you go. That you can do that. We just need to enter that somehow, so when he goes to pay it. So the only thing he owes is $100.
Okay.
Thank you so
And
much.
then I need the
appreciate
letter
it.
for
The traffic
traffic
school.
school, but
And then we're
not
going to give you the
criminal letter?
instructions for the traffic school.
Appreciate it.
Your case was compelling, so that's why I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt there about helping out somebody sometimes.
I highly appreciate it. This has been on my mind for a while, so.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get that one that has the points, so hopefully if you do it, complete it, it gets it dismissed, no points on your license, and the other one's a $100 fine.
Sweet.